When baseball star Alex Rodriguez was considering opting out of his mega contract with the Yankees, you'll never guess who he reached out to for advice. Katie Couric. Now, if you think that's a little strange, you're not alone. The story of Alex reaching out to Couric was revealed in the new HBO documentary Alex vs. Arod, which dives into the personal and professional struggles and controversies surrounding the polarizing athlete. So it's 2007, and Rodriguez has the option of opting out of his record 10-year, $252 million contract with the New York Yankees. This would effectively make him a free agent and put his Yankee career in jeopardy. Katie revealed in the documentary that around this time, Rodriguez called while she was at work getting ready to anchor the CBS News. She said Alex was unsure whether or not he should stay with the Yankees and had turned to her for some guidance. What? About the fact that the three-time MVP phoned the news anchor for counsel, Couric said, quote, "It was sort of sweet and a little sad that he was turning to me, someone who knew very little about baseball, for advice." Couric believes his phone call was evidence that, at the time, Alex Rodriguez was surrounded by people who may not have had his best interests at heart. Now, I know what a lot of people must be thinking at this point. Why would Arod even be calling Katie Couric in the first place? Good question. The answer? Well, they were friends-ish. In the Alex vs. Arod doc, Couric tells the story of how the two first met. And I must admit, to me, it was one of the most interesting parts of the documentary. It's the mid-2000s, and Couric and some of her girlfriends were attending a Yankees game at the stadium. At one point, she said Rodriguez looked up into the stands and clearly noticed her. Couric jokingly said it reminded her of that scene in The Natural between Robert Redford and Glenn Close. An inning or two later, a security guard approached Katie with an assortment of swag from the Yankee superstar. She said Alex gave her a signed baseball bat and a bunch of baseballs wrapped in an athletic sock, which he also signed. From then on, she said Alex and her became friendly-ish, and said that they would occasionally talk on the phone. So, back in the 2000s and beyond, Alex Rodriguez has been involved in some pretty high-profile relationships with a slew of celebrity women. Kate Hudson, Cameron Diaz, WWE star Tori Wilson, and of course J-Lo. Heck, even Madonna had to put out a statement once saying that she was not in a relationship with Alex Rodriguez. Now let's just be clear, there was no reported romance between Alex Rodriguez and Katie Couric, at least not one I've ever heard of. It appears they were just friends or friendly-ish. But come on, gifting her all that stuff in the middle of a baseball game? To me, it looks like Alex was shooting his shot. Whatever. Anyway, if you'd like to see the Alex vs. Arod documentary, it's currently streaming on HBO, and it's definitely interesting for not only Yankee fans, but for anyone interested in sports documentaries or New York celebrity culture.